Hello everyone, and in today's video, this is the first part of me doing the 3.3 HSR quest. If you do enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. And as you can see, look at the core flame in that cube. That's the world-bearing Titan's core flame. So I am very interested to do this story. Very excited. We're gonna go to Aquila, who is the freaking Sky Titan. Gonna be very interesting. This is gonna be focusing more on like Hyacinth Cipher, which I am very excited about. I do want to say at the start of this, because obviously, as you know, like, if you don't know, I despise fake reactions. So I do want to say one thing quickly. I do know two things that, two little things. So I did see one in a thumbnail, sadly. Like, some things is just hard to avoid. One is that I know I get to trial Cipher. I do know that. So I'm excited to be able to trial Cipher. I'm very excited for that. And two, I won't say anything. I'll just vaguely say, because when I was looking to see how long the quest is, so I usually like to see how long the quest is, so I know how much to do each day. I just like doing that because I like planning ahead type thing. I just like planning shit out. I did see a certain someone on a thumbnail. Okay, I will be honest. I did see a certain someone. I'm not gonna say who, in case this is your guys' first time reacting to this quest and you're watching me play through it. But I do see a certain someone. That's all you need to know, and if you've done the quest, you probably know who I'm talking about. But if not, then I won't alter it any further. I just want to say that because I despise fake reactions. I actually hate them. So that's why. Alright, let's begin. I just want to get that off my chest because I feel like I'll be thinking about that the whole time. So, I know where it ended off is Herder going in to the vortex of Genesis, or the entrance of Amphoreus. Alright, we'll do the story recap. Alright.
Following the advice of the Chrysos heirs,
it's voiced.
I embarked on the trial of time, only to learn that I had been dead since the moment I stepped onto Amphoreus. To reclaim the future that had been stolen.
The Trailblazer got recast?
Onward in pursuit of the Death Titan.
Okay.
Thanatos.
Wait, I did see a thumbnail, a Hero High thumbnail, that if Hoyoverse just don't care anymore, and they've recasted a lot of people. They recasted Caleb. He's gone. Bro's gone. I mean, he was never here to begin with, to be honest. Bro's gone. Oh my god. Wait, they changed his voice. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, that means Dead Hunk's gonna be voiced. Oh my god, that means Dead Hunk and Himiko's gonna be voiced. Silverwolf, Kafka, Blade, Firefly. They should all be voiced or recast, right? Oh my god. Wait, I want to hear Dead Hunk. So this is the Trailblazer's new voice. Okay.
Meanwhile, Anaxa, one of the
So you're saying this is supposed to be voice acted the whole time?
Broke free from the surveillance of the Golden
I did not know that.
And actively sought refuge from the Council of Elders. After winning the Council's trust, he ascended Dawncloud with Circe's the Reason Titan, who resided within him.
I'm not gonna have to speak.
And sought an audience with Kefali, the world-bearing Titan. To obtain information about the entrance to the Nether realm, Castorus had no choice but to support the Council of Elders in proposing a pause in the flame chase journey. With the aid of the demigod Cipher, she set out for the ancient city of the dead dragon, Styxia. Castorus successfully
because now I know how to say some words as well.
Pollux via alchemy, and used its power to return to the Nether realm, where she faced Thanatos.
Oh yeah, true.
She returned both the Titan's core flame and the stolen future, restoring the cycle of life and death in Amphoreus. Anaxa's soul met Castorus in the Nether realm, where he proved his hypothesis regarding creation. At the Citizens' Assembly, he cast a pivotal vote and used the charge of blasphemy to thwart the Council of Elders.
He does care, somewhat.
Allowing the flame chase journey to continue.
Let's go!
After returning Circe's core flame, Anaxa's physical body completely disappeared. With this,
oh wait, I don't remember that.
Flame chase journey neared its conclusion, and all eyes turned skyward.
But they say there's gonna be story literally every single patch. Bro, we're not even halfway through the patches yet. And it's already almost over. I'm guessing next patch is gonna be over. Or next patch, or we won't do anything next patch, because next patch is Fate. So I wonder if we just won't be doing it and we'll just be going to Penacony for the Fate collab dream. I feel like, yeah, next patch there'll be nothing to do with Amphoreus. We'll just be going to Penacony, I feel like. And then 3.5 will probably finish Amphoreus. 6 and 7 will be more big things, and then 0.8 will be more Penacony stuff, right? Alright, let's go now. I thought I'd misclicked.
It's still early. Where to now?
Okay. Recall what... Okay, holy... I forget how far away this is, bro. Holy. Thanatos and Circe's core flames have been returned. Sometime after that, the 12 constellations hover above, overlooking the vortex of Genesis. The embody of 12 Amphorean deities, fate, foundation, creations, and calamity of this world. Now 10 among them have fallen. Their core flames return to the origin of Genesis. Above you, constellations shimmer, their brilliance echoing the faint slumber of each titan. And you have experienced 4 ascensions and 4 partings. And we have become one as well, by the way. we are the Time Titan, right? Strife? The Lance of Fury once became the Mad King, plunging the world into ceaseless strife until your vulgar brought it to an end. I think that's how you say that. And its demigod successor, the undying Mighty Boss, chose to bear the title of Kremnos alone, returning home to be crowned as the last light of defense for the holy city. My day, may your battles know no defeat. Time. Back then, the incarnation of time entrusted Mem to you at Temple of the Three Fates. Back then, the lively girl with red hair fulfilled her mission and bid the first farewell. Oh, Trian. Time speaks not of fairness, yet it never stops. And now this power resides in your hands. See you tomorrow, Trian. Oh, I know this sounds really mean. I really hope they don't resurrect Trian. She needs to stay dead. I'm sorry that might sound bad, but we need to have at least one meaningful death in a Honkai game in the past 5 years. Please. Himiko from Honkai Impact was the last one. And that was at the beginning of Honkai Impact. That was actually like 8 years ago. We need another meaningful one, please. For the love of God. Oh my God. Alright, reason. Not long ago, the head of the Grove Sages helped you repel the menace that is the Black Tide. And still not long past, the unruly scholar staged one grand performance, granting you a glimpse of this world's truth at the cost of his life. Oh, the incarnation of reason. At edge of existence, have you found your answer? Death. The prophecy once made the hand of shadow choose two, granting one the fate of death. Yet their bond wove a hauntingly beautiful tale that stretched across time. At the end, the incarnation of death, who journeyed from the netherrealm to the living world, chose to remain in the Sea of Flowers, retrieving your future. There's always a Sea of Flowers! Holy shit! Every game has a Sea of Flowers. Like, Jesus Christ. That is literally the end goal for Genshin, is going to the Sea of Flowers. Isn't that the Traveler's goal after gaining his sister back? Is go to the Sea of Flowers? Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know at this point. At the end of the West Wind, we shall meet again, Cashman. So, like, what does the Sea of Flowers mean? Like, does that mean something? Like, please let me know what the Sea of Flowers, what a Sea of Flowers actually means. I might straight up just look it up, but I just want to know what it means, because it could mean, like, connection or something, which means, like, I don't know. What a long journey. Oh my god, I forgot the Flame Reaver comes back in this quest. Oh shit, I'm so excited for that. What a long journey it's been. I just remembered about that, to be honest. Time and again. Farewell. Okay, this could be voiced, rather. Time and again. Farewells haven't numbed you. You can't help but wonder, how many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail? You'll question whether you'll be able to express each goodbye with heartfelt emotion. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how the Amphoreans cherish epics, using stories to soothe their sorrows. Perhaps you should embrace this way to dispel the melancholy and regain your strength. Then let it begin. Countless worlds of adventure surge through your mind. You need only to grasp just one to anchor your creation. I really hope, by the way, I do really hope the herder is actually a part of this now, like actually goes into Amphoreus. I don't know if she does this patch, I actually have zero clue. But I really hope she does. Like, I really hope she does. Don't be influenced by the noise outside, just focus on the key word in your mind. Oh, Jesus Christ. It is indeed difficult, but you should still cling tightly to your inspiration. Waving heartfelt and endless verses. Alright, this is a possible task. Just one glance at your phone. It won't distract your thoughts. Or so you tell yourself. Oh god, what's it gonna be? That's the thing. So, oh, Jesus Christ. We're distracted. It's over. It's over. Great mystery. Last time in Styxia, zero time for treasure hunting. Absolute disaster. Now the River of Soul mostly retreated. I'm back. In the water. Big shiny chest. I get... Use the miracle orb and kill our way through. Your power of time is needed now. 7:30 split. 30 for you and 30 for me. It's not gonna be like that. Exactly 30 for you. So wait, hold up. Hey yo, no, that's not it. Okay. Hey. Okay, we're meeting Cipher first. All right. I thought we'll meet someone here. You must admit, even during the arduous, and struggling low point, there are still those who live joyfully. Cipher's endless, surging desire for wealth seems more turbulent than the waters of Scale Gorge Waterscape. Oh my god, do you know what that just reminded me of? Dead Hung turning into Imbibina Lunae again in this quest. I totally forgot about that until we said that. Until that was just said there. Oh my god, I actually totally forgot about that. Bro, he become... Oh my god. Oh my... To defeat the flavor... Oh, bro, I'm actually so excited now. What the fuck? Bro, my excitement would just went through the roof. You decide to head to Styxia, where the River of Souls is no longer blocked. To meet up with the cat girl. Fucking hot cat girl, to put it like that. Sorry. Let's move on. Hopefully those glittering, clinking trinkets will, as always, lift your spirits. Okay, that could have all been voiced. I have to be honest. Like, come on, he has a voice now. Just voice him. Let's voice it.
Oh, Styxia's
oh yeah, she has a
so
voice.
Beautiful.
I forgot she could speak English. English.
And the River of Souls.
I forgot about that.
Quiet. It's like everything that happened was.
I just her eyes are like a shooting star.
I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it?
Maybe in a few years. No. I miss Cassius too. Now's not the time to feel down.
You're right. We promised Cass that we continue the flame chase journey, so we can't let her worry. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together. By the way, it was Miss Cipher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone?
Behind us?
Huh?
What's that sound? Is there someone else here?
Yes, and this aura feels so familiar.
What do you mean?
Let's go
familiar?
check it out together.
Cipher?
Be very careful.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's familiar?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh shit! Wait, are you saying familiar? And I know Cipher gets literally one-tapped by the Flame Reaver. I'm scared now. I'm scared. Don't tell me we're gonna get into it straight away.
Hey, what's that on the ground?
Don't make it cloth.
Careful, careful.
Is it cloth?
It's
Oh!
Piece of black cloth.
I know it. We're getting straight into it. This is crazy. I haven't watched any of it. I promise you. I guess that.
Now, where have I seen this before?
It's the Flame Reaver.
What? How could they be here?
I like I said that so casually.
Look out!
Oh shit! He's actually right here. What? Getting into it immediately. Mem, get ready. You want this pink puppy, don't you?
What? Now I'm sad. This isn't the time for jokes.
Alright, Phainon. We're gonna get beaten up, baby.
And we'll slip into the past with time's power.
Let's go. He can't go through time, Mem.
The river of souls is full of fish. Big and delicious.
Sound like a fucking 5-year-old.
What?
Flame chase journey.
What's your goal? Can you please tell us your goal?
Meow, meow.
Meow?
Are you trying to talk to? Is it really trying to talk to her, bro? What the fuck is? What the fuck? Oh. I was like meow, oh meow,
I couldn't
meow.
pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
Meow. Don't do that. Someone's just like, what a terrible person. Let's leave.
Ah, don't run! I'm the real Cipher. The real one.
You really had to. Oh no! Wait. If the Flame Reaver comes back, are we gonna think it's Cipher?
Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Amphoreus isn't safe at all.
We know
The
that.
place is full of dangers, including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
So you play both good cop and bad cop?
Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You'd do the same in my shoes.
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
And we went, oh fuck.
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere?
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Okay, where are you going with this?
We thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie. Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
Power
I'm kind of scared.
lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
Fucking first I was like literally petticoated. Nice, now I know your secret.
I sure love your arrogance, great mystery.
Yeah, I will be honest. Her design would be 10 times better if she didn't have these white shorts on. I'm just saying. It would be 10 times better.
The seamstress trusts
It feels
me
like she
for a
shouldn't.
reason.
It feels like she
Someone as
shouldn't
honest as
have
you
them
couldn't
on.
trick me even if you wanted to. So there's no harm in telling you. Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here.
Don't be such a
time to
belly
get
button would be going through as well.
Oh, was that your teleslate?
Who? Aglaea. Phainon. Oh, hey, Flame Reaver, how you doing? Did you realize I came to lose an hour and you seem to sleep, so I didn't wake you up. But in current circumstances, I can't stay idle. But it's time to continue our training. Let's go to the grove, shall we? Okay. This is a lot going on. Everyone wants me.
Aren't you a popular
Yeah.
one? But I got to you first, so
Get
help
us
me with
in.
the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the grove.
I mean, you can't get us there instantly. Why do you need so much money anyway? Yeah, we building a freaking castle?
Curiosity killed the cat, you know. Do you think I'll spend it all? That's so not why I hunt for treasure.
Oh, that's why I would.
Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right? Isn't that simple? So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me. That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this
I love her voice acting.
The treasures of
I love the voice
Styxia
acting.
aren't gonna float up on
So
me.
that she's like gasping for air
Come on,
every
Grey
10
Mystery.
seconds, bro.
Show me what the authority
It
of
was like,
time can
it
do.
was like she's so like unfit she can't speak, bro. Oh no, that's what it sounds like to me. Scale of Justice, I didn't read that. At the crash site of the Abyss of Fate. Oh.
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of.
Mate, isn't this that the
My
lion?
repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece
Oh!
of information.
Don't worry.
Thank
Oh no,
you
that's the
for
robot!
meeting me here,
At the friggin'
Lord Donham.
ceremony thing, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, he's not voiced. Oh. I really thought they would have them voiced by now since they changed the voice of Kalis. Okay. I'm surprised the Council Elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to inspect the Express.
Archimans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akima. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Amphoreus' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight.
Hey, the Hurricane.
Yourself.
My queen. I'm in the grove. I discovered extensive research on the Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars from Amphoreus believe that taboo against the world beyond the sky stems from a curse cast by Aquila.
Exactly. Of the 12 Titans of Amphoreus, Aquila is known for being the most capricious.
The most a bitch. The biggest a
weather itself
bitch.
reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm.
Additionally, Aquila is one of the 2 Titans whose core flames have yet to be
The
returned.
sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaea's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the flame chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
If returning Aquila's core flame, can we break the sky curse? Wait. If returning Aquila's core flame can break the sky's curse, we won't have to exhaust ourselves searching for a way back. We can safely focus on aiding the Cryo's ends.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems.
Really? But
Of course, that's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
by all means, please proceed. But be careful, the express thrusters are extremely
You
delicate.
honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
Okay. Alright. Can you fix it? Kind of fix it? This is unbelievable. You seem to understand structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly, but we anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore.
Where is it? Where is the car? Oh, there.
Former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
Well, I feel like he's got to sabotage it. But isn't the real issue with Aquila?
Hypothetically, Lord Donham, if I could open up a path out of Amphoreus that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the flame chase journey?
Oh? I feel like we're too far into it now. I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means of counteracting divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
Okay, that's a bit sus. Maybe this is not a choice by the Council of Elders, but rather a personal wish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
This isn't sus at all. Forgive me, Lord Lias, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawncloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubts.
Your prudence impresses me.
Do I make a good Dan Hung voice actor? Let me know. Tell her. Please, are you merciful? Sorry. I'm joking. Who the fuck? What are those toes, bro? Alright, who the fuck are these people? Is this a trap? Is that why you accompanied me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord
I knew he was sus.
As the Theoros, I have no allegiance.
Who the
to their
hell?
plans,
These guys are those
nor am
masks.
I obliged
The
to
hell? Oh, cool.
obstruct them. I am neutral.
Bro, you're gonna get absolutely bodied by Dan Hong, though.
Out of
Win Dan Hong.
respect for you,
Freaking level 1
I have to
enemies.
offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
One against 4 then. Just to confirm, if things get ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral.
I feel like this is not
Are
neutral.
you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Lias. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But our companions now also include the flame-chasing Chrysos heirs. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
When I asked if you'd help, I meant the ones who need help are them. Oh. Tribute, yeah, they're treated. Meanwhile, in the Grove of Epiphany. Whoa! Oh, I thought it'd be a cutscene for a second. Wait, he's fighting him? Oh. Wait, he's fighting him. Oh, shit.
You have such overwhelming power.
Yeah, so the Flame Reaver is here right now.
Answer me. Why do you stand in her way? Why do you want to take the core flame?
Okay, I feel like the theory of Phainon being the Flame Chaser is kind of broken since he's fighting him, but I don't know.
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore. Drag him back here, friend.
Oh, that's why he was calling. That's why he was. Oh wait, no. This.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Oh wait, no.
I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have.
He was
knocked
fighting
me out.
us, was he? Oh, he's keeping me on edge. If I pass out, that would have been it. Wait, what? Wait, I thought we were just with Cipher.
Well, that's why I made sure you were well.
I thought we were just with
rested on the
Cipher. I
rock.
didn't know. Did we get the treasure item? So this. Okay, what's
Thanks for
happening?
the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive
What is happening?
methods.
I'm confused.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say? But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began.
Why not I get Charnos to help?
Don't worry.
Wait, Trinity.
I've already arranged that. Of course I need him. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Oh, Cartonis is part
Wow.
of this flame chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Phainon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
Makes sense. That's the thing that destroyed his town, right?
Time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. He's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphoreus. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again and neglect my duties.
You've really grown.
I'm far from finished. I must continue sharpening my skills until I can match their strength. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work.
True.
Today, I'm definitely going to...
What? What were you reading before?
A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
That's the charm
Cat.
of this place. You can find whatever you're into here. The three of us might not be into scholarly
She's so
books,
happy about it.
but we could still spend an entire day at the library of Philia.
That many books? I mean, there are a lot of books. It is a library, I guess. Whoa. Oh, wait, no, let's teleport there. Yeah. It'd be easier.
Here
It's always
we
easier to
are.
just teleport.
Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here? I'm up to have some fun. It's free time now, so you should relax too.
Thank you. Over the past few months, you've come here more than once, finishing out that small piece of essence from the ocean of knowledge that best suits your taste. You're quite relieved that Dan Hung isn't around. No one will be here to judge your reading tastes. The scroll ahead shows a line of small text. Non-standard reading material. Please return to its original place after borrowing. Do not let any grove professor decide it. 10 exclamation marks. It seems that the scholars of the Grove, amidst their profound academic discussions, haven't forgotten their little hobbies. So which reading material will you peruse? One Punch God. Forbidden... One Punch Man? A profession can't possibly be this shy. Forbidden Love, the tree and the butterfly. Okay, these two are definitely references to some, like, manga that I don't know about. This one is One Punch Man. We won't read them. Let's stop here. We won't read them, but that's funny.
I wonder what Phainon and memory reading. Let's take a closer look.
My god, his voices are like more a little bit manlier. Sorry if you want me to do that. Well, it seems like a lot of speaking that I really don't want to do.
Well, I thought I felt a draft just now. Speaking isn't polite, my friend.
Just curious what you're eating.
You could have just asked. There's nothing embarrassing about it. Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to make a fortune.
I know how in your dreams. That's what deep.
Your comments cut deep. It's tough to find a good comeback.
Damn.
I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaea became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth.
Okay, I'm confused. How the fuck can you read with this beating fucking heart in the freaking background?
That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate. Oops, I talk too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and... integrity and skill.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Aglaea's probably heard all of that one. Alright. What are you looking at, man?
Month of cultivation.
Oh no, peeking.
Hour. A time to feast on grains, but poor time for fishing.
What are you reading?
Again, are there even any spots left to fish in Amphoreus these days?
Are you, superstitious? Don't buy into them.
You scared me! Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
I don't know. A little bit sus. Really wants to keep it hidden.
Cards are so detailed and fine. Ruler, Weaver, Traveler, Healer. But the interpretation for each card is so long. Do I have to memorize them all?
What do you memorize them? What are you looking at?
What a coincidence! We meet again.
What are you hiding?
We're fated to be together, huh? But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now.
What are you?
Every day.
You're acting like a coincidence?
So suspicious.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Not like their usual self.
That's so sus, bro. What the hell?
You sure are persistent. Alright. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
What are you guys chatting about?
She's sus.
Is this...
Might have to kick her off the ship, Phainon.
Amphoreus Divination Compendium.
Why didn't you Fushuan?
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore. Never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby. So why all the secrecy?
I wanted to set up a surprise. Master it in secret and give you all a shock.
Good, sure.
But caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards.
That
yeah,
Alicia looked alike.
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques with a friend like that.
No, I know nothing about it. I never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared. Don't forget, we've got Lady Treeman. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
A little faith in these things isn't bad sometimes. It should be approached with a critical eye.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. Fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown.
You really thought about this, haven't you?
After all, the first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy.
They're really pushing this, aren't they?
Believed in the outcomes.
They're really pushing this, aren't they?
Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene.
That's a name.
She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly.
I forgot her name.
It utterly captivated me as a child.
I actually forgot it. I actually forgot her name. So her name's Cyrene. I swear I've accidentally said that name when I'm trying to say Cipher though. I swear to God I've actually said Cyrene instead of Cipher multiple times. I don't know.
Right. I
Cyrene.
still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
Oh wow!
Whoa!
It's so exquisite.
Wait, that's the card in the Amphoreus.
Like that.
Oh my God, we got the Amphoreus book logs to read as well. The Amphoreus heroes thing to read after this quest. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, that looks like the Phainon thing from the book. Those bits up to the task.
Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
Speaking of which, partner,
Crystal ball.
there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three Fates? The riddle that Orin exposed to us?
Oh? So it's spying on us? What are you talking about? So what are you talking about? Oh, Jesus Christ.
You are...
Assassins, save me!
These folks are up to no good.
Oh, I thought he was telling the assassins to save him. Oh, Jesus
black
Christ.
clothing, masks decorated with golden blood.
Are they the thingamajigs?
Cleaners?
What?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you,
Oh.
Phainon, have studied the forgotten history of Amphoreus quite thoroughly.
Who are they?
Your friend seems quite interested in us.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could explain, Lord Phainon. It
What?
would be the polite thing. We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
During the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners.
That doesn't sound intimidating.
Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
Now, this historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war in order to defame our predecessors. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Phainon?
Oh?
I'd hate for the innocent children of Akama to be tainted by such slanted narratives.
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter? We've long
Who's the author?
stopped expecting to be understood. People have become too accustomed to peace, and they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the Chrysos heirs to rule.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you, Lord Phainon. You've probably figured out why we've come before you.
Kill you? Just a handful of you here. What? Who do you think you'll fight?
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out
Okay.
of the shadows, which suggests they have something up their sleeves. All right, let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret. My shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
That looks like they're crowding around all of us. Oh no, we don't have golden blood, bro. What the fuck? We don't have golden. I mean, we are demigod now. What about Dead Hung?
How's it going, Cinny?
Aw.
This place fits,
City?
doesn't it?
Aw.
It's a bit small, but
There's
the
Ika.
lighting is perfect.
Little chubby boy.
Lady Treby,
Oh my god, it's so chubby.
the Twilight
Holy
Courtyard
shit.
can be reborn in Akama.
So chubby.
You like it here too, little Ika.
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it? How about Luminous Courtyard?
Lady Treby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the sky, and I'd like it to continue.
Right. How does the legend go again?
Even Lady Treby forgets things.
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just give us some time and we'll remember. Ah, now we remember. Kremnos and the Firmament, Volume 3, Section 5.
Section 5, Part B of Part A of Part C. I don't know.
With Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Mikador and Aquila,
She remembers all that?
centuries, came to an end.
Jesus Christ.
Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove. The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories. But the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through.
So cute.
Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're
It looks like it has a mullet.
One day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Celia.
Bro, Ika has a mullet. What the fuck? Look at it. You cannot say that's not a mullet. That is a straight up. That's insane. Anyway.
The day will come. I believe it. Just keep growing.
I mean, it has the same hair tone as her.
Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth and Lady Treby, good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
Doing all right. What's going on, Crediros?
A lot of
There's
ambushes.
been another violent incident at the market.
Oh no.
The shop was smashed and looted. It's the third time this week.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaea here, Akama would remain peaceful.
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treby.
True.
From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
Trouble.
Makes
Miss
sense.
Hyacinth. Trouble. Clementine. Take a breath.
Uh-oh.
What's going on? Please, something terrible has happened at Marmoreal Palace.
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaea.
Huh? What happened, like?
It's Lady Aglaea.
Wait, huh?
Who's in trouble.
That's not what I thought. Did she get stabbed? Like, you know, Nouvelle. Oh wait, that was a lie. That was a lie. Did she just trip and fall down? Clumsy.
I still remember. This bath that overlooks.
Kinda
the
weird how she
entire
just watches
palace
everyone in the
was built
bath.
by the Council of
Kinda
Elders
sus.
900 years ago. Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey
and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphoreus a millennium ago. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests.
Oh, that's the ambushes.
But I guess you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Oh, her. But Jesus Christ.
Aglaea, Aglaea, you ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals. We've been far.
So you want to kill her?
With you.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence. Zagreus humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from dawn cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders, rules, and laws fail to restrain you, it's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish.
Okay, then why are you here? What?
The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Oh?
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade of yours.
I know. Huh?
Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akima has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Dromus workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent.
I just don't care, that's all.
Humanity? Fading? Aglaea, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
Don't tell you killed the child. Please.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too? You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you
went after a child who's deaf.
Lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaea you are today?
That's interesting. That's just kind of fucked up, to be honest.
Bleeding eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
I'll just kill her there, right there, then.
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 Titans. from my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others. Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful.
It feels like she's gonna jump.
This moment.
Feels like she's got a KMS,
to
bro.
let my departure become a path for others to follow.
Jesus Christ, we're deep.
Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now and sink into the warmth of these waters.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was still going.
Will the wandering wind stop to mourn me? Cipher.
I mean, she's... So did they push her off? But she kind of put herself in that position. I'm confused. She sounded like she was just dying. Cipher's POV. Man, I'm so confused. Like, what happened to Aglaea? Did they push her off? Oh my gosh, I was a kid.
As promised. Look at this box full of gold and silver treasures. I bet there's stuff here you've never seen.
I was a kid.
Come on. As we agreed,
But how
I
long
found the most valuable clothes you have.
Wait, this is a millennium ago. 1,000 years ago?
Thief! You've got some nerve.
Yeah.
Barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags. What have you brought? Let me see.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue than Fagusa's eyes.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tear of this quality in my mother's treasury.
Wait. You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
It's just an old memory. My family.
Oh, it's Aglaea. I didn't realize that.
Long ago.
I realized
This
that.
workshop is what I built from scratch.
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable.
She still just sounds like Cipher, not Cipher as a
Enough with
kid.
the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Mind your manners, kitty. Tell me, Cipher, where did you come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me? Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face, but my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Oh, come on. Can't we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so no one will bother you.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine, if you don't want it. There are plenty of others who do.
Wait.
Hold on. Your treasure?
Oh, I fucking do it.
I'll accept it.
Wait, hold up.
But these
I'll
alone
do that.
aren't enough to purchase the gold weaver's finest clothes. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
Look. Come on.
Damn!
Oh, it's shimmering gold. Absolutely stunning.
These golden boots are the gold weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magical power. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cipher. Then don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big for me.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
Wow.
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story?
Oh, she is still wearing. I actually didn't know she was still wearing heels or not. She is still wearing them.
Definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power. You're Amphoreus' most cunning liar, and even you were fooled by Aglaea.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the river of souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well,
Oh.
you know, satisfied.
I didn't expect such a simple story. How disappointing. But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaea wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie. If I could cry, I'd be in tears right now.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styxia. Look how beautiful she is.
I'm not the only one that thinks she gasps for air every 10 seconds. It sounds like it anyway.
Let me take a good sniff of this air.
She's a cat after all. Oh.
This air.
I did not expect a purr.
Filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split 80-20.
Well, I have a suggestion. 70-30 instead.
Listen closely. Do you hear that?
I didn't say yes.
The gnawfish in the river of souls are growling with
Oh.
hunger.
80-20 is. How generous you are, boss lady Cipher.
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here. I hate it.
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery.
Oh, cat.
Uneasy around water.
You wouldn't understand. The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just, not in swimming. Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps? Take your pick.
What's got you so worked up? Relax. Who would have thought the fearless Lady Cipher was afraid of water?
Cats hate getting wet. What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across. Or I might have to reconsider our split.
Don't rush me. Let me take a look around. Got it. Let's use that thing. Come on, follow me, boss lady.
Not a good imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Tell me, how did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
Leap of triumph.
Trying to trick me into saying something.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, interesting. Very interesting.
Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx? Do you think you can handle it?
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy dry corner and wait for me.
Wow.
Accomplished. Now you don't have to worry about your tail getting wet.
Not bad, but just a warning. If this thing fails while we're halfway through the water...
Don't worry, trust me. For that sweet 20% cut of the loot, I'll make sure you're taken care of.
Alright.
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick?
All self-taught.
We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
Oh?
Gold coins, gems, and fine leather. It's so refreshing. The treasures in this ancient city are all floating back up thanks to Grey Mystery and that pink squirrel.
Thanks.
Yes, right here. What are you waiting for? Start digging.
Roger that. Watch me.
Barbaros activated excavation mode, unearthing the treasure buried deep underground.
Wow. That's a huge chest. Move over. I want to open it myself. Wow. A massive hall. Unbelievable. It's hard to imagine the kind of luxurious life the people of Styxia once led. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears. Here, take this. See if it suits you.
Thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciated. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Oh, Cipher, you truly have the most refined taste of all thieves in Amphoreus. Let me try it on.
Oh?
Where is my
Huh?
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still fall for this.
Oh my god.
How could I have forgotten about this? I'll believe it is true, and a lie becomes reality. What a convenient ability.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any golden thread or teleporter. All right, enough fooling around. Here's the real thing. Lead the way.
Cipher rules! I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure! Starting navigation. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time! Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you forgotten?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that the controller for the hand of Zagreus?
Yeah?
Indeed it is.
What do you want me to do with this exactly?
Once activated, this thing makes a racket that can be heard for miles. It's just too stupid.
Seriously, what was the Titan thinking when they came up with this thing? Hey! If you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start by keeping your mouth shut. What do you say?
Boss lady, you're absolutely right. I'll be careful with my words.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought we actually activated it. So you wish to set the secret of...
Here we go round the river of souls.
Oh my god, he's singing.
Spirit thief goes, spirit thief goes.
Oh god.
There's a big guy guarding this place.
Yeah.
Look at its face. Oh my, how could something be so ugly?
Damn.
Yeah. So ugly. Ugly enough to make even me, a little imp without a digestive system, feel nauseous.
If that ugly brute messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding a tear.
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking. Clearly running away is the sensible choice.
So, how about you take the front? I'll attack from the side.
Right. Fleeing fits a rogue nature. Huh?
What? Jesus Christ. Alright, demolish this thing.
This other way.
Oh my... Jesus Christ. It's so weird hearing his voice now.
Curiosity.
It's so weird hearing the voice now. I'm so used to his old voice.
I don't have to expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Jesus Christ. That was over max
An
max.
useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. How boring.
My E2 heard I demolished
Hey.
him, bro.
Bartolos, Are you still alive? Give us a squeak if you are.
Squeak!
Look at you, all shaken up. Can't handle even this bit of action. It should be safe here now. Get to work.
Aye, boss lady Cipher.
Babylon, activate activation mode. Oh. Very
It
less
doesn't smell like
extravagant.
anything valuable this time. Since we've already dug it up, let's open it and see.
A mimic.
Huh. Is this?
Oh? Jesus Christ!
Ooh, this looks tragic. Do you think they made it to Akuma?
Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone from Styxia and Akuma. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city wasn't so lucky. Huh. It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Just because they were born in the wrong place, they had to face such devastation. Meanwhile, those in Akuma, simply because they're supported by the world-bearing Titan, continue to survive.
Yeah, the world just isn't fair, is it? Speaking of the world-bearing Titan, Cipher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kephal's priestly court?
Oh?
Huh. Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly. Maybe it's been so long your memory's gotten a little fuzzy.
Ah, right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. I just snuck in with a bunch of mumbling priests and watched them do their spooky rituals around some glowing rock. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then. Don't remember much else. It's been what? Nearly 1,000 years?
Oh, I see. But you in a priest robe? No, that's hard to picture.
Who asked you to picture that? Besides, priest robes from 1,000 years ago were nothing like the ones today.
Right. I didn't think about that. I was just curious if you ever overheard anything interesting from those priests.
How ridiculous. Come on,
Okay.
let's head to the next spot.
It's
Where
blocked.
did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so annoying. The treasure is right in front of us.
Thing is, I don't get. This is what I don't get with these games. Literally, Cipher is a cat. Like anyone in this game would be able to jump, grab their hands, and pull themselves up. Like in any of these friggin' games, they make it so dumb. Like you could, like.
Oh dear.
So annoying.
What's up here? But I have a plan. Should we call on that big, noisy, cumbersome hand of Zagreus?
Don't make me do it.
Never thought that thing would actually come in handy. All right.
Do you really have
Do
to?
you want to handle it?
You're just.
Leave it to me, boss. I don't need a controller.
Okay.
Hand of Zagreus.
Oh. There we go.
Looks like a charm.
Not bad. However, I still don't see how this ties into trickery.
Let's go to the next room.
No.
Hey, slow down. That question you asked me earlier. I think I just remembered something.
What? What did I ask?
You know, that question. The one you specifically asked me. Right after we dug up the second chest?
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of stress lately? I didn't ask anything. You must have imagined it.
Oh. Is that so? Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately. I need to relax. All right, let's move on to the next treasure trove.
Treasure, let's go!
Just eat first. Alright.
Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the best.
What the fuck was that?
This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed! If even Boss Lady says so, how could I not be excited?
Do I need to give instructions here? Get digging.
Oh.
Oh. Isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting. Looks like whoever buried this treasure wanted to play a little game with us.
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing? Those who feared fire became sheep. Those who did not became human.
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know is unlocking this gets us treasure. Here. This honor's all yours.
Puzzles and tricks are right up my alley. Just leave it to little old me.
All right. What are these puzzles? What are these puzzles? Oh. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know you couldn't climb. Alright, there we go. Holy shit. I forgot about those puzzles, gotta be honest.
Told you, nothing can stump me. Cipher, it's your turn now.
Stop. Stay there. And don't turn around.
Huh?
You just turned around. Oh?
I told you. Don't move.
Huh? Oh!
Shh, quiet. Don't say anything unnecessary. That seamstress. She's listening.
Oh!
Boss, do you mean?
Stay put and keep quiet.
Oh.
I'll handle her.
Did she just...
Whoa, whoa. Seamstress.
The hell?
Getting sneaky,
Ow.
aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck. With only the power of this little nymph, naturally I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cipher.
Cipher.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. Aglaea. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. Why don't you just let this go?
Wait! I just realized, couldn't I have been trying to Cipher this whole time? Wait, oh fuck.
I already made an exception and got
Shit.
involved with Castorus and
I just realized that.
mystery. Asking for more now.
Fuck.
Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
Really wish they told you. It's so fucking annoying. I forgot about it.
I'm sorry, Cipher. I've plotted and schemed my whole life. But I never could have predicted our relationship would end up like this. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong, replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face. Don't talk to me like that. You know I can't take it. 1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd ever known.
I see limbs.
Oh?
So this time, I must say this to you. Even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cipher. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
I just realized her hair's two-toned.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Unless you want to lose me for good.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come.
Damn, bro.
Goodbye, Cipher.
The heck?
Goodbye, Aglaea.
The heck?
Ah, what a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that goat's head.
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left. Those relics were once priceless. But time has eroded away all that they once were.
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound so sad. Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. That horrible woman. When did she... Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Could it have been back then? When...
Do you remember now?
Oh,
Looks
she's
like you
hating
don't
it there the
even
whole
need a jolly
time.
memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket while you were distracted. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over. Make you spill secrets you'd never share otherwise.
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the Black Tide! Creepy. Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What exactly did that nymph make me say?
Actually, it gave itself away very early on.
Speaking of the world-bearing Titan, Cipher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice?
Oh, she knew she didn't. She knew she never told him that.
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Except for that one experience at Dawncloud. I never told you about that. I absolutely wouldn't have shared that with anyone.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaea wasn't trying to trick you?
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to speak the truth. You'd never defend Aglaea, isn't that right, Zagreus?
You have a terrifyingly sharp mind.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world.
Oh!
If you want to keep that lie from falling apart,
Wait, that is
you better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Wait, this is the Titan?
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for Cipher without hesitation.
You may have been reduced to this.
What the hell?
But you still haven't lost your way with words.
Oh, so this is what's left of the Titan? The trickery Titan Zagreus? What the fuck? Alright.
Speaking of which, Cipher, you're not taking that wicked woman's words to heart, are you? Life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now? Don't you think?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again,
Cipher, your face. I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You You're bleeding golden blood.
Yes, what about it? So what if I'm one of those Chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes, world-renowned swordsmen, exceptionally intelligent scholars.
Cipher.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? A pauper, thief, con artist. Maybe I should just make another cut to drain all this yellow stuff out of me and...
Stop it, Cipher. I'll give you clothes, warm you up, and stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're healed.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got these wounds? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread can be fooled. If you can't verify the truth, why bother asking at all?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything you do is for survival, at all costs. Stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again. Stay by my side, and you can start putting yourself back together.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or that I might sneak off with your precious clothes and sell them?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, monstrous. You know, they say a child who often lies remains a liar for life. I've tried not to become a liar, but honestly, it's just too hard. I'm close to giving up. What makes you think I won't disappoint you?
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a demigod, but with the heart that beats in my chest.
I just realized, like, Aglaea has the golden nails, and so does Cipher now.
That's why you keep
interesting
coming
connection
by,
there.
But also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the Gold Weaver name. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete requires me to learn to trust and rely on my heart. Cipher, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given to me. Stay here with me. You have a beautiful face that deserves better than to be covered in scars and grime.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind. Once the action hour passes, there's no turning back.
Aww. No, I didn't get to trial her! For fuck's sake. Fucking hell! I'm actually pissed off at myself. I forgot about that. It's alright. that was cute. Those folks in black are not responding to provocations, nor do they seem intent on fighting. What exactly are they waiting for?
Pressure. Fear. Planting seeds of anxiety. It seems this is the strategy they've chosen.
An organization that sees it as their mission to eradicate the Cryosairs. I've read some chilling accounts. Stories of the cleaners using alchemical arts to implant fragments of memories into their successors, ensuring both identity and hatred live on.
From what I know, these stories are true. The kindness we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th kindness. Objectively, the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet their ruthless and twisted methods earned them nothing but disdain and condemnation from history.
And still they endure, an organization persisting through time, now working tirelessly to obstruct the flame chase. Are they truly so terrified of the Era Nova, the Cryos they strive for?
Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to profit from the chaos. To ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for a distant ideal may be no easier than creating a miracle.
I wonder where the Trailblazer is right now. If they're targeting me, he definitely won't escape their notice either. Hopeful as well. Is that Lord Kratos?
There you are, Lord Donghung. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. Your plot ends here. You played your game. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to survive. Stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, the fury.
I'm hoping we get the trail Cipher again. I'm really hoping we do eventually.
Because Aglaea is dead, and in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
Oh wait, what? Huh? Wait. Hold on, what now? She's dead?
Looks like she was wrong about you.
Yeah, well, powerful. Wait, who's she? Who? Oh,
you talking about the
that old woman
behind all of this?
I can't believe. Nah, I don't think I was thinking about it a tiny bit, when I was eating just then, and gotta be honest, I really don't think Aglaea is dead. I feel like they would have shown that, so they would actually showed her dying, so like a cutscene or something. So I don't. She's 100% not dead.
Well,
I mean, they show Mine and Cipher dead
that even when you were
in the trailer, but I don't think they're dead. This does make sense. Just spoil that.
You'd hesitate to strike.
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is.
They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you, I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back. They're lucky they're still alive.
Hold me back, Traveler! Hold me back! Hold me back!
If you feel as lucky as they are, try me.
Bro, that's so cool.
Phainon is seriously upset.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look like child's play.
I've said it more than once, Lord Phainon. We're not here to start a fight.
Then why the fuck do you bring knives?
We came only to ensure you weren't anywhere else. While you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission.
Oh.
To buy time.
Oh, to kill Aglaea.
So, Lord Phainon, until next time.
Guys, they didn't want anyone getting to Aglaea.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining chips has gone too far.
Because they were after the Cryos.
I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still desperately fighting to obstruct the flame chase. If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run, no matter where they hide. My teleslate.
Oh, I'm just guessing we just said no to Cipher. I guess we just went straight to Phainon and we just gave up on Cipher. I'm guessing we did, before. The world around operations will be temporarily suspended. Please take care of it. Oh, what's going on? Oh, is it because she's dead that they can't do this anymore? Because it goes through her threads. What? Oh, these are cute. Oh, it's okay. How interesting.
Is this blasted? Those guys.
Must be a lie.
I've heard from more than one person. It doesn't seem like a joke. Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes. I won't believe it until I see it for myself.
Phainon, what should we do now?
Phainon. I keep saying Phainon.
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Akima as fast as possible and assess the situation in the city. If we run into any enemies along the way,
beat them up.
I won't be merciful this time.
Yeah, you just started killing them. Alright, nice. Bro, my temperature right now is such a weird spot. Like, I feel cold, but my legs feel warm. It's like, oh my god, it's like contrast of temperatures. It's fucking
Cartoonist.
weird. Oh. Oh.
You're forging a sword for Phainon, aren't you? I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by the sight.
She's still talking through these.
You, Aglaea, in this form you come to me. It means...
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered.
That's why, yeah.
My journey as a human in this world has come to an end. It's time to fulfill our pact.
Of course. The pact. I haven't forgotten.
The thing I entrusted to you. Do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you. Do you still insist?
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me hate their colors, texture, and scent. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift.
Oh.
She was pure and kind.
Oh.
I often wished my childhood could have been like hers.
That kid, the kid that was dead.
How to say goodbye to everyone? Have you already planned?
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan at this time. I deeply regret not being able to say farewell to them, one by one. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden goodbye.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though divinity it retains, filtered out, the remnants of humanity will be. Is that what you want, Aglaea?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, Cartoonist. I need you to do this for me. Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete their mission.
Selfless until the end. Envy that child, there's no need to. Already lived a grand life your humanity has.
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Now, please, take me through the last tempering that fate has to offer.
Oh? Arlenix.
The city is silent, and tension is building with every passing second. The news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight, and all the market stalls have closed down temporarily.
She really was taken by the cleaners.
I can't imagine how she could have been taken down by a handful of assassins, unless it's all a part of her plan. If this is all part of a larger plan, Treeby must know something. She just couldn't say it in the message. Let's go find her.
I mean, Treeby probably still wouldn't say if it's part of the plan. We'll see. Trailblaze Chronicle. Alright, go to the Marmoreal Palace.
Hung came back before us.
Hello. Ah, you're back. How's everything? No injuries, I hope?
Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us. Lord Krateros, were you in the city when it happened? What exactly went down?
Regrettably, no one knows the details of that moment. Eyewitnesses only saw...
It's fine. Just
you get kicked off.
Eyewitnesses at the Marmoreal Palace saw Aglaea fall from the Chrysos airbath.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she got pushed off.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Most citizens of the city believed that death couldn't touch her. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger. I saw it for myself. It's one of the weapons carried by the cleaners.
Why did they go after her? She was assassinated.
No, that doesn't make sense. The ones who appeared in the grove and those who confronted Don Hung in the Abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They were just watching and trying to intimidate. They didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack Aglaea.
I mean, Aglaea kind of put herself in that position and kind of took it. Speculating blindly won't help. Let's go find Lady Tribby, as she understands Aglaea's mind
I'll stay
best.
here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaea gone, someone has to take her place and lead Akama.
True.
Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaea dead. You might want to speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Krateros.
Damn.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Also, Miss Hyacinth was the...
Turn down. Whoosh.
The baths are empty.
You know, body on the ground? Because you would have fell... I don't know, somewhere. That's just somewhere. The little seal slammers! Oh my god! Get out of the way, bitches. Out of the way. Oh, Hyacinth. Hello.
Hyacinth.
You're back.
We heard from Kratos. Kratos, Jesus Christ. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Treby and Lady Trinan after the incident. It's great that you could come back so quickly. They need someone with them now.
How are the two of them holding up?
Not well. After all, we witnessed Lady Aglaea's last moments. I tried to treat her immediately, but even the sky's blessings, declaring her death, was the hardest thing I've ever had to do as a doctor. Lord Phainon, don't push yourself. You're carrying a heavier burden now. Please.
I'm guessing Phainon would become
It's fine.
the leader, right?
I can handle it.
Probably.
What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. But for Treby and Trinan, they've lost 1,000-year-old bond. Like they're losing a part of their lives. You should rest, Hyacinth. You've been awake for a long time, haven't you?
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
See you later, everyone.
Choice, oh, okay.
Next,
That pause was so big, I thought it finished.
we should visit Lady Treby.
True. Alright. Let's go. She can't be, like, they off-screened her? That's just no... I just don't believe they just off-screened her like that, you know? I just don't believe it. I just can't believe it. Like, knowing Hoyoverse with deaths, I just can't believe it, so... I'll believe it until it's properly sunk, like, until it properly do it.
Snowy. Little Gray. You're back.
Lady Treby,
Snowy, don't. Please don't apologize to us. You went to the Grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akama. You didn't do anything wrong, so don't be hard on yourself. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this long journey. So, we understood her thoughts better than anyone. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the Flame Chase journey. Yet, she gave everything without hesitation. For the future of everyone.
I know what Aglaea expected of me. Right now, the last thing Akama needs is a leader wallowing in self-pity.
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie. She instructed us to hand it over to you when the time was right. I think now's the right time.
Okay, so when is she dead? I'm guessing. Okay, we got one. Oh, is that? Wait, is that the last Aglaea one? Probably. I think there's one more. I think there was one more for Aglaea.
My humble student, my trusted colleague. As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders, fighting for the survival of the Flame Chase journey on a battlefield where the smoke of war is invisible. I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate. But please forgive me. At that moment, I could not afford to show any sign of weakness before you, as it would have crushed your morale. I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But I underestimated kindness and her party's cunning, and also the deterioration of my own senses. The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus.
Who?
He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public when kindness was faltering in the debate. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways. But my words slipped out before I could even think about them. With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep watch over everything in this holy city. You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. At that moment, I felt time was running short. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, born of my mother, and I will die as a human. Realizing that my humanity was fading, I began to plan my exit.
But she's playable!
That kind of departure would not waste such a belated death. I have yet to find the ideal answer, but I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked in the darkness, terrified of their heads being cut off by the golden thread. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful, it would only lead to a swarm of those serpents emerging from their nests. Regrettably, a peaceful death is a luxury I cannot afford. I must feign weakness deliberately to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs into my heels, that's when I'll strike back, igniting the final blaze to burn away the threats hidden in the shadows. The blaze soaring into the sky might sow fear and confusion, but I have no worries about people losing their way. After all, Akama still has you to guide them, Phainon.
Yeah, he's only the new
You're
leader.
not perfect, Phainon. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and deep sensitivity, dawn after dawn. The heavy burdens of your past have always weighed you down, inflicting deep pain. Yet, In your way, you are perfect. You embrace everyone's imperfections, always ready to find the precious qualities hidden beneath their rough exteriors. Unconditionally, that might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creations, yet still choose to shine their light on them, offering protection with unconditional love. Phainon, while you zealously pursued strife, believing it to be your destined path, from the very beginning, my thoughts have never changed. You are the destined world-bearer of Amphoreus, the gate to Amphoreus' future. Go, complete the flame chase journey of the prophecy, ignite the stars, and inspire hope in the hearts of humanity.
There's no if she's actually dead and that's how they kill her off just off screen, bro, that'd be insane.
At the end of the
that'd be so bad.
Looking forward to the miracle you will create.
Aglaea, how could I possibly be worthy of the burning torch you've passed into my hands? Long, can you do me a favor?
Whatever I can help with, just say the word.
Please deliver a message to Lord Krateros. Have him gather the Holy City guards and the Kremnoans to spread the word from door to door. At the lucid hour tomorrow, Phainon will speak at the Marmoreal Palace. Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future and the flame chase journey to attend this gathering. Tell them Aglaea has left Amphoreus the seeds of hope.
Understood.
Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts. I need to prepare.
Oh? Phainon, Noahs has arrived.
Cartonis, what brings you to Marmoreal Palace? I plan to get everything settled
Jesus
before coming
Christ.
to see you. Is there something urgent, Cartonis?
How are you holding up, I wanted to see. Better than I expected, you seem.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take action and show everyone that the leadership of the Chrysos heirs is still strong.
Right. Your assessment is... Now, here. Take this.
Yo, my god!
You've completed...
That looks incredible!
Dawnmaker.
Dawnmaker?
The name I've chosen for it.
Yeah, it looks so similar to the Flame Reaver's sword. It's like the intact version of the Flame Reaver's sword, but...
Before dawn.
Looks crazy.
Prepare for battle. For tomorrow, wield your sword. Befits your stature, it does. Chrysos heir.
Dawnmaker. Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad swordmaster. You've recreated this.
Oh yeah, he wanted it to look
described.
exactly like it.
Precise your description.
Oh, so Phainon wanted it to look like the Flame Reaver's sword. Oh, so all your theories are gone. He just wanted it to look like it.
Imbued it with the
Everyone's
power
theories
of
debunked
dawn I
immediately.
already have. Guided by your will, gleam with golden flames. Its blade will wield it. May triumph always be yours.
Wonder why he wanted to look like it though.
Thank you, Cartonis. I will use this sword to protect the beings of Amphoreus.
Another thing there is.
Oh wow, look at it now.
What's this?
Stored here. The remnants of Aglaea's divinity are. This was her commission. Her death she had long foreseen.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity, we know very little. In this way, she wanted to be with you. Always.
I understand. Let me keep it. With this, I'll have another
surely he wears it
by my side.
Maybe.
May this world never have need for a deliverer. Someone told me long ago, but when the world dashed her hopes and fell into disarray, if she could see me now, leading from the front, rallying people against their destiny, she would surely smile.
Siren? Siren. I was still by Siren. Forgot the name already.
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Goldweaver? Look! Lord Phainon is here.
Alright.
Will he step up to lead Akama?
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to rally support and keep the Chrysos heir's flame chase alive. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason. I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and laid out their crimes. The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the flame chase journey. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide, to strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaea who held this city and even this shattered world together. Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaea, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed fallen.
The Millennium Falcon? Yeah. Just a black screen, nothing.
Who
murdered
Lady Goldweaver?
Find the murderer! Make them pay!
Okay, at least they're going, at least they're not like, yes!
I felt the same as all of you initially. I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon them. But my perspective has changed.
Boo! 3 exited.
The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled.
Boo!
Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. In the empty markets and bath chambers, one feeling lingers.
Fuck you, Phainon! No.
Unease. Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss.
Huh? A bus? I heard that word
Phainon
before.
has a way with words.
True. Be quiet and listen. God. Sorry.
Oh, alright.
The flame chase
God, man.
is nearing its end. With only one Titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer. Aquila!
Yeah!
Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you.
I will
Cast out the shadows
fly.
and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself.
Make Ika do 1,000,000 damage. Bah!
Let me bear witness.
How hard is the fight gonna be?
The
I'm very
divine
curious.
Authority of romance, Akima will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaea dreamed of. The kind of people foretold in prophecy. A better people.
Better people!
Okay.
Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people!
So I think I was gonna be able to skip that
I
first one.
appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me that Aglaea left me perhaps the simplest duty in the world. To bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing. It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith.
Hey, at least this is not like the real world where the leader is pretty much on their deathbed already. So, at least you got a leader that looks like they're gonna be alive for a while. Unlike the.
There's still a long way to go before Amphoreus is reborn. But we will
real
not
world, they might as well
forget
already
the
be in the
past as
grave.
we move forward. For the memories of Amphoreus will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time.
Alright.
To commemorate a demigod.
A minute of silence.
Who protected the holy city for a millennium. She was Akima's dressmaker.
Wait, so no one's gonna have clothes anymore?
Heirs.
Huh?
The Gold Weaver. Aglaea.
Is that the main reason everyone's mad?
And her greatest feat was being a selfless person.
Oh, what do we do? I'm worried that the travelers are like the fucking trailblazers, so to speak. Damn.
That singing
Whoa!
so familiar.
Oh my god! What the fuck? That's an Axel. An Axel.
That's our song, and Snowy used to love it.
Whoa! There's his sword.
Yes, Lady Trian. For that child filled with anxiety, your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart. Even if for just a moment.
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was little. Now, so much. Maybe not as cute, but still just as kind.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do. But kindness, you helped nurture.
How everyone wishes they could stay young. Troubles of the world.
Your light is as bright as ever. Keep it up and stay strong. See you, Snowy.
Goodbye, Lady Triad.
Oh! Triad! Oh shit! Oh my god, she's gone!
I heard what you said.
Oh my god, I forget
that
Dax is dead.
The debate tactics I've taught you are nothing but.
Wait, is this everyone that's gone? Oh, that's why that makes sense. This is everyone that's gone. I forget. I mean, Kasha isn't gone. She's just kept into that world, but she can't really come back, right? So, I guess you could classify her as dead. I guess.
Not at all. Professor
I forgot that Anaxa died.
Honestly,
it must have like
techniques you taught me. The flame
must have been very
journey might not have
anticlimactic. I forget about it.
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your head in class.
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly embrace your divine duties.
I'll be waiting. Goodbye, Professor Anaxa.
Oh, he's gone.
Miss Castros, aren't you going to say something?
Lord Phainon, you have always been so approachable. Ever since we first
at the end,
met,
woohoo! Everyone's
you've
alive.
seen me as a friend. It was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like. But that's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am.
Oh.
And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I forgot to consider your perspective.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together makes me really happy.
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Phainon.
Goodbye, Castros.
Oh. Is Castros really dead? I just thought she was just trapped in that place.
Aglaea.
I thought she was just trapped in the Sea of Flowers. I didn't know she was actually dead.
Remember, Phainon, after completing the flame chase, leave the decision to initiate the miracle of Genesis to the Amphoreans. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the
I think I'm
prophecy.
covering half of
Yet
Aglaea's
they,
face.
the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured.
What if I
always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line.
Well said. You've got a good memory.
It's late. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely. Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaea. You saved me.
Maybe what I wanted to save wasn't you, child, but this crumbling world. Goodbye, Phainon.
Goodbye, Aglaea.
Oh my god, it looks so lonely now. But this art is nice.
Did you forget me?
Oh,
Forget you. Like I'd ever.
What do you mean? You're not dead, bro.
We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at
Yeah.
Castle
Yeah, I was about to say, you're not dead.
Let's not make this a tearful farewell.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then. Deliver.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen this sword? It's a masterpiece freshly forged by Cartonis.
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet claimed the power of a Titan. See you around. Phainon of Ides Elysiae.
It's a date, Mightimos.
What a poignant, yet splendid journey. And it's still not over yet, is it?
Oh?
Yes.
Oh! What to say? It's not Alicia. That's not her name.
I was right.
Oh!
In the end.
If you don't know, she got stabbed by the Flame Reaver. If you don't know. She was stabbed in the heart by the Flame Reaver. Like, gotta be honest, I didn't know that for the first time when I did it. I didn't even know that because I was busy, had to read the text because I did it in JP, in 3.0. But when I watched Brandon Lyon's whole reaction to it in English, I saw she get stabbed. I was like, oh. I did not see that the first time doing it, but yeah, she got stabbed.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've met so
And
many
went to
people,
purple as well.
tried so many things. I've found new resolve. And I've let go of some attachments. I'm not
Playable 3.7.
I used to be.
I've told you. Nah, probably 3.6.
But to me,
Yeah, ghost.
you've never changed at all, Phainon.
Her voice. Her voice sounds familiar. I forget what Alicia's voice sounds like. Days later at Dawn Cloud. Forget.
Dawn Cloud. This place holds so many different kinds of memories. I remember you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here. All the way down the mountain. But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
Going blind.
Cipher, you seamstress. Tell me, does Aglaea have any treasure so rare that not even your... I mean, our shop has seen?
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden somewhere in Dawn Cloud. Apparently, it's a piece that fell out of the Dawn device. It's truly a priceless treasure, being a part of Kefali's divine body. Even I, the Gold Weaver, cannot witness its glamour.
Gem of all worlds. Nice! Got it! Well, please keep looking after the shop while I...
Let me guess, Cypherer. You're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawn Cloud to steal that gem.
Is that what she's doing now? Like, not in this memory?
And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then distribute that money to the poor and the refugees in the Holy City?
Look, seamstress. Are you sure you aren't peeking into my head with your golden threads?
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion is all over your face, plain as day. Don't lie to yourself. Do you honestly think this is the right thing to do, Cypher?
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only thing I can do with my power. You keep talking about how I have the potential to become a good person, or even what people call a hero. But I don't know what I need to do to get there! I can't weave golden dresses like you! I can't sing as well as Miss Hyceelins! And I definitely don't know as much as Big Sis Treby! The only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects. But I still want to be worthy of you. I want to prove that you've made the right choice. Even thieves can dream. Right?
I know, Cypher. I know. You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair. And your path is doomed to be even worse than everyone else's. You are fated to walk in the dark and bear the world's misunderstanding in this journey. But you have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way. I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of trickery, even if you have to contend with the legendary 300 master thieves of Dodos.
Aglaea, I just want everyone to believe that the world is beautiful, and that everyone is simple and kind. If only I could get everyone to believe that. Would that lie become reality? If enough people believed in it, even though it's a lie.
Lies will always be lies, Cypher. But sometimes they can be more noble than the truth.
Anyway, it's just the same thing.
To just stand there forever? Honestly, sneaking around doesn't suit you, Deliverer.
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cipher. I just didn't think it'd be right to interrupt when you're obviously lost in thoughts.
Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths wasn't half bad. I'll admit. It managed to touch my heart. Just a smidge.
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were in the audience. Intuition certainly is a thing of wonder.
Oh, and you didn't call me out on the spot. You waited all this time to tell me.
Well, I thought you'd need some time to yourself. After she passed away.
None of your business. Enough small talk. Tell me, what kind of trouble did you run into that you need me, the super old-timer, to step in?
We've only met a couple of times, but you've always gone straight to business. I respect that about you, old-timer, so I'll cut to the chase. You're probably aware that Aglaea has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs. Everyone believes that she died at the hands of council members who were against the flame chase, and the citizens' fury has been dragging these schemers out of the shadows one by one. But they didn't get everybody. To this day, we still haven't found Elder Kynus, the leader of the cleaners.
Ah, I see. You're afraid she'll do something wild now that she's pushed into a corner, aren't you?
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the council theater, would be the opposition's final trump card against the Chrysos heirs. We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days.
Alright.
With the Chrysos heirs gone, it'll be their best chance to strike.
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone? So, you want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away?
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cipher. I know exactly what you can do. Godlike speed, perfect disguises, untraceable movement, and that most enigmatic authority of trickery. I have only one request. Please, use whatever tricks you need to protect Kefali's core flame. Even if you have to deceive the rest of the Chrysos heirs as well.
Damn.
Uh-huh. Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way I'll turn you down? Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
Nope.
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you. I'm sure you know the answer to your own question, Miss Cipher.
What confidence. You talk as if you have everything in the palm of your hand. Huh. So you did learn a thing or two from her. I'll give you that. Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching Akama closely.
You mean?
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this time. And this is my conclusion. That lunatic may have lost their mind, but they're no fool. Why do you think they haven't made a move on Akama yet?
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought it was probably because Kefali's core flame was protected by the Council of Elders' secret arts.
I guess that's probably wrong.
Ha! Sacred art's my foot! I could break those mechanisms with a flick of my finger. Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Akama because the seamstress's defense network was way tougher than you thought. Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to the Eye of Twilight, with the city's defenses in shambles.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves in. But since you're the one who brought it up, I'm guessing you already have a solution in mind.
Just look how ridiculously calm you are right now. But you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali's core flame. You owe a big favor after this.
You have my deepest gratitude. That Flame Reaver's power is
$4 billion for that one.
Please be careful.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cipher will always get the last laugh. No need to worry about a demigod. I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
True. Hyacinth! Me round the Grove of Epiphany. It's a green one.
I'm back. I've been trying to stay away from here since the Black Tide destroyed the grove. And through that, stay away from the memories that might make me sad. But the wind keeps pulling me back. Maybe that's the Twilight Courtyard's duty, after all. I know, little Ika. I know. I too miss the days when we all studied together. But we have an even more important
It has a mullet, I can't.
Lord Phainon has already set the date to campaign against Aquila.
Has a mullet.
Being a descendant of the Sky People, You're right. At least I can still afford to get lost in thought once in a while. Oh, ancestors. Please wait for just a bit longer. The time I spent in the grove deserves some reminiscence.
Wait, oh wait, I'm guessing. Look, I remembered. Who did we swap out? Oh, Linksaw. Look, I remembered this time. We had to use Hyacinth.
Bree, have you ever seen a rainbow-colored sky?
A rainbow-colored sky? No, I haven't.
If we get into it...
I'm guessing we gotta. I'm guessing with the the fight with Cipher and Flame Reaver, we'll be able to
This was where Professor Aquila
trial her again.
the lesson.
Hopefully.
I can still see that day in my mind.
Hopefully.
And that was your last lesson in the Grove. Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the Grove's teachings can help you in the real world depends on how well you can put knowledge into practice. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Zagreus, one of the 7 sages.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't...
Firstly, call me Professor Zagreus. Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a credit deduction, Phainon of Ides Elysiae. I have nothing left to say. Next.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path.
Oh, why does this feel? Why does this sound like the that freaking one person in class who goes, teacher, you forgot to hand out the homework. Why does she give me the vibe of this sentence? I don't know why. I don't know why she gives me that vibe.
You can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
Not bad of me to say. It might be. Everyone hates that kid.
Teaching assistant Miss Hyacinth is truly Professor Anaxa's nemesis.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's
Hyacinthia,
go through the process.
Obviously, I like Hyacinth.
Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Phainon of Ides Elysiae? What is your post-graduation aspiration?
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but the only thing I want to do is to protect the people I care about.
I really wish this one was like one of those like 2D art screens, because I feel like they put them into like a different like outfit, you know? They put them into a different outfit.
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring. Next.
I didn't say...
Castoris, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Zagreus, but I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale. See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. All I get are boring answers. Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia?
No, the class
Share
was good.
your
The rest of the
aspiration
class.
with everyone, and let's see if yours stands out.
So it's finally my turn. Good thing I came prepared.
Oh?
My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page? An interesting description. Do explain, assistant.
I've read all of Amphoreus' heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Sky Folk. We have no doubts about Celiosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era. What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost. And only Celiosi's name remains. Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground. That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves. I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation to include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page.
Damn.
I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that. My beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream.
Hyacinth?
Denny, what are you doing here?
Oh. I didn't expect to see you again in the Grove. Phainon mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aquila. Are you here to...
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings. That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky. And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the Grove.
The Rainbow Bridge is essential to retrieve the core flame of Aquila, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You'll protect me, won't you?
Look at his butt. God, that's a... It's so
Ika.
chubby!
Well,
holy shit, I feel like every time I look at it, it gets fatter. Like, oh my god. I'm collecting as many myths and research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Amphoreus is a valuable addition to our databank when I get back to the Astral Express.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you?
Yes, assuming we can actually break the curse about world beyond the sky. I have a feeling it's not going to be a smooth sailing.
Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
Well, he has hidden powers. He has powers he keeps hidden. But that's not it. But I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders.
Nope, I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot that I still don't understand either.
Since we already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
I was thinking the same thing. The Grove is fraught with danger right now, and an extra pair of hands translates to extra security.
That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
Alright. So, I'm gonna guess they allow you to trail. Oh no, I thought they would have the Dan hung as a trial. Alright, let's go down. Zoom!
The chromocopter is vibrating. There must be memories of an ancestor.
So Cipher makes you have that thing all the time, pretty much. that's what Cipher movement is. You have that thing all the time. What's this?
This is the divine object of the Sky People,
Ooh.
the chromocopter. Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Sky Folk is ready to challenge Aquila again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the chromocopter and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Awaken them? Right. Dude.
I am Cynthia from the Twilight
My
Court.
god, it's Pandora's box!
A descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase. The time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Listen carefully to highest to talk with them. Oh! It's a late to skip this.
Has awakened me.
It's I, Cynthia, a descendant of the Sky People. I apologize for interrupting your slumber. You are Lord Crispus, aren't you? I've read your story in our family tree. You were a righteous judge who vindicated many who were wrongfully accused.
I never imagined someone in this era would still remember my name. So, our bloodline and duty have continued to this distant age.
God, I wish I could turn on 2 times speed for this guy talking. Jesus Christ.
It has. I have awakened you in the hope of receiving.
I'm thinking of just reading it myself and just skipping.
For the flame chase journey is nearing its perfect conclusion. And retrieving the core flame of Aquila is the final challenge the heroes will face.
Perfect conclusion. Hyacinthia, you look very young. And you do not have the bearings of a warrior who can contend with a Titan. How can you convince me that this blessing will not turn into a curse, leading a child like you to your demise?
1,000 years ago, Seliosi, who conquered the skies, left behind legends and a will, entrusting the mission to return the Sky Titan's core flame to her descendants. To people like you and me, though I'm not a warrior, I will not turn away from the mission that has flowed through our blood for 1,000 years. And I am not fighting alone. I have the strongest and most tenacious companions in the world. Amphoreus is in an era brimming with heroes. The burden of retrieving Aquila's core flame no longer rests solely on the shoulders of the chosen Skyfolk. I now wield the power of healing. I aim to mend the fissures in the sky and heal the wounds of the people. I desire to define the mission of the Skyfolk in my own terms. To conclude the vigil that has spanned millennia.
I sense resilience in your words. Not an receive my blessings, young Hyacinthia. Me.
Okay. Sorry, she speaks way too slow. Old people in these games just fucking piss me off because how slow they speak.
Thank you. My ancestors were all pretty strong.
Oh, I put auto on. What the fuck?
It won't be easy convincing them.
I never put that on.
I've run through these upcoming conversations in my head more times than I can count.
Looks like your efforts paid off.
Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is set to rest in the vortex of Genesis. A pity that the ceremony has to be performed in strict order. Shall we head back to Akama together, Danny?
The vortex of Genesis, huh? I have a suggestion. Remember how you suggested I learned the secret arts of water from Amphoreus' priests? I have been practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. Sure, you have... It's not like you really have the power to manipulate water or anything. Now, as long as you have spirit water with me, I could use those techniques and carve a path directly to the vortex of Genesis.
Oh, I remember.
Using that to have your power seem normal.
Like you, Danny.
That's crazy. Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphoreus are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now.
That makes sense.
Practicing a heal.
Agusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths. Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
The spirit water gained forward with this technique isn't as stable as a ritual basin. It's like you only let one person through. As Zagreus' priest designed it, the entrance serves as the exit. You'll need to come back through the vortex once you've met your ancestor's spirit. Little Ika and I will be here waiting.
Got it. I'm counting on you, Danny.
Danny! Out of the rockiest depths of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way! Oh. Whoosh.
The vortex of Genesis. Unbelievable. Danny is full of surprises, but this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin. Wait, is Lady Treeby here too? And who is that next to her? Oh, I think I know who that is.
You don't know who's Cipher?
Do you have to go already, Cypher?
Ah, sick.
It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
Oh, so she came back.
That's alright, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Cypher. He's still so young, yet...
Cypher.
He's shouldering all the responsibilities Aggie left behind. Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really
yeah,
big sis Treeby.
Guess I'm
I forgot she went to the...
for someone to look after me.
Bro, Jesus Christ, I've already forgot that she went that she was, I mean, she wasn't 100% Okama, but I forgot she already was standing in front of the well-bearing Titan. Holy shit, I zoned out from that for a second. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, I forgot. I actually, how did I already forget? Oh, man, that's bad. I forgot about that.
Just kidding. I get it. That deliverer boy does have a
I know now.
charisma about him. It reminds me of Aglaea in her prime. Anyway.
No, right.
Oh, Big Sis Treeby. Before I go, got a little gift for you.
Oh?
Well, didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. What's in it?
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Seriously?
Huh? Looks like we have company.
Lady Treeby, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cipher.
Wait, have you never? Crazy, I've actually never seen her.
I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth.
Damn.
Nice to meet you.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cipher from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos. As for the rest,
you said that so quick.
It's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here. So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean?
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People, the Chrysos heir about to take over the authority of Sky.
Whoa! That's unexpected. I figured Celiosi's descendant would be, I don't know, taller, stronger.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Siphy. Zinni is a master of her craft. She's the most skilled and dependable physician in all of Amphoreus.
Don't worry, Lady Cipher. I may not be as strong and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious. You've got to look
Because
out
I think
for
it is a bit
yourself,
serious.
girl. Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Siphy cracking jokes? Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all those years ago.
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so I'll get going. Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
Cipher uses a coin of whimsy ability and teleports away from the vortex.
Miss Cipher is in such a hurry.
Don't worry, she's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Alchema lending a hand. Well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission, aren't you, Zinni? It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Siphy's gift away somewhere safe. The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
Alright. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Sorry.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Might as well. I'll skip through it.
Child, what brings you before me?
Yes, I am Hyacinthia of the Twilight Courtyard, the successor of the Gem Electra. Legend has it that during the Chrysos War, you led our people.
I'm gonna turn it off the volume for
held
myself.
back the Kremnoan forces. It was your victory that earned the.
Hyacinthia, and this is.
Yeah.
It is. Look, 10 stars have already been lit.
Are those the core flames of Fagusa? And does that mean Hycelans and the mountain dwellers successfully? As fellow pillars of Amphoreus, who would have thought that Sky's duty could only be fulfilled after 1,000 years?
It's because Sky shelters all beneath it. If it were to shatter, the world would fall apart with it. That's why Lady Aglaea made the core flame of Aquila the final.
Aglaea? Is she still on the flame?
Unfortunately, she has recently left us. But you're right. She was
incredible. That girl actually managed to answer me, Hyacinthia. Since you recognize me, you must.
Every record regarding my lineage is etched in my memory.
In that case, you're probably aware of the prophecy.
Yes. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, but unfortunately, no ancestor had.
I see. Yet, perhaps you'll be the one to witness its fulfillment, child.
Thank you, Lady Ectra. Whatever fate the prophecy holds, I'll face it head on.
I like you, child. Take my blessing, Hyacinthia. But your resolve has touched me. If
your blessing is a treasure beyond measure, General. Rest well.
Alright.
General Ectra is...
That was so weird. It had no sound for me. It was so weird.
Her.
If you're wondering why I did that,
right.
it's because like the voice was distracting me from the reading.
I shouldn't keep Danny and
fucking with my brain. So that's why. Because I wanted to just kind of skip through that a little bit. I don't know why. Okay. You're back. How did it go?
It went great. Your spirit water art was a huge help, Danny.
Don't mind sharing what your ancestor Spiral said to you.
What's wrong, Danny?
Nothing. It sounds like everything went smoothly. It's just I'm a bit concerned about the prophecy you mentioned. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the sky folk will mend dusk and dawn. I can't somehow sense a hint of sadness in those brief words.
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny? Lady Phainon deciphers countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many. Don't worry too much about it.
I hope so.
Come on, Danny. Don't look so gloomy. We're gonna have to take a long trip for the final...
Hey, he's usually like this, bro. Where are we going?
Our final stop is Lord Mighty's home, Castrum Kremnos.
Alright.
We're here. This is it.
Castrum Kremnos?
Lord Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day. I'm worried about him.
He sent a message earlier, carried by thunder, warning us to watch out for the Flame Reaver's actions.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness yet. We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with this battlefield. Don't you agree, Danny?
I agree.
There. That sleeping spirit is my grandmother.
Your grandmother?
Yes, my grandmother, Jacintha, was a warrior. She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Kremnos Festival. She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but was ultimately defeated by the champion warrior of that time. I've never looked too deeply into the details of such ritualistic violence. The scroll simply described it as a glorious duel, but behind the glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival, my grandmother's injuries worsened, and she passed away far from home. This prophecy tablet was left here by the Kremnoans to honor her final wish. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard, already fragile under the shadow of war.
And the Cremonian warrior she fought against
was Lord Crateros.
Oh! Yet you still saved his life, even though he took your family.
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded, bleeding out, I can't put what I felt at that moment into words. But when I heard Lord Crateros took that fatal blow to protect Lady Trianne, all those tangled
Her bows gonna let him die.
Away. To quote Lord Phainon, Crateros must have done that to become a better man.
It takes true courage to forgive. Every bit as strong as your ancestors.
You're getting better at this, Danny. In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame, ancestor. Please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Oh!
Is this the world of the living? Wait.
Grandmother? It's me. You're Hyacinthia.
Hyacinthia, my little hummingbird. I have never imagined this. I thought I would feel happy. I can't even experience the joy of seeing you again.
Do you remember that you and Father took me to my very... Back then, you wanted me to pick one accessory out of 4. The sun crown representing nobility. Grandmother, do you remember?
You spoke an innocent little prayer, infusing a faint thread of light.
Yes, and I remember how surprised you were. In all those centuries, no...
Hyacinthia, there was a time when I thought you never had much interest in swords or battle and had no relation to that. Yet I've told myself, that's not a bad... I never thought the burden of...
Don't worry about me, Grandmother. I believe what makes someone a skyfolk isn't just outstanding. When the world cried out for a hero to challenge the gods 1,000 years, and now, as the flame chase journey nears its end, this, isn't it poetic? A saga that spans...
You're still as optimistic. If your mind is set, Hyacinthia, return to the sky with my blessing.
Grandmother, thank you.
Speak, Hyacinthia. We should...
Before you go, could you...
Then listen closely, my dearest. For millennia, the Titans waged relentless wars, leaving the world scarred and ravaged. A century of the Chrysos War plunged the nations into chaos and decay until a spear,
I'm gonna get a screen.
fueled by mortal rage, pierced through the smoke and flames that
Are we really gonna get an
the
image?
prophecy of deliverance. Aquila,
oh shit,
the celestial
yeah.
sheeper, the 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing sun and wielding thunder. Those struck blind in 99 eyes by Nikador, they kept one eye glaring at the children of twilight who received divine blessing, yet turned their weapons against the gods. The Chrysos heir of the sky, Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, ascended the forbidden lands of the Eye of Twilight at dusk, clad in wings. To her left was the lion-headed Solibus the Sunlit Wings, whose roars breathed divine. To her right was the horse-bodied Lunibus, the Moonlit Plume, whose graceful steps trampled the stars in the heavens. The one warrior and her 2 beasts challenged the ruler of the sky, determined to seize the divine core flame through plunder. The Titans' every roar summoned lightning bolts, and their every movement stirred cyclones. The wounded Titans' blood poured down like boiling rain upon the world and converged into scalding torrents in the final moments of battle. The sunlit wings set the Titans' wings aflame, while the moonlit plume sealed the divine body. The battered hero of the sky, with her wings broken and her body covered in wounds, struggled to lift her spear and pierced the last monstrous eye. The Titan's divine body crashed to the ground, and with it, the sky tore apart like fabric, about to fall, with its god. The fear and pleas of mortals urged the hero of the sky to rise again. Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, the first of the Chrysos heirs to slay a god. She merged with the Titan, holding up the sky. My descendants will be blessed and cross the Rainbow Bridge.
Oh, okay. And that's what we're gonna do, literally. A few days later at Dawn Cloud.
Today's the day.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
There's Phainon. Let's go talk to him.
Alright. 110! My god! Oh.
I know this is a big ask, Namazani. I hope you understand.
Please don't say that, Lord Phainon. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
Hey, Phainon.
There you are, partner. You didn't oversleep this time, did you?
I think Poppy woke me up.
You like calling me that, don't you? Oh, well, I've embraced it now. It doesn't even faze me anymore.
That's what someone who isn't fazed by it would say.
Ready, comrade? If all goes according to plan, this could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side. If the curse separating Amphoreus from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after their fall.
True. I'm supposed to be reincarnating as a Titan.
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova. Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing...
Oh my god, they're bringing that up.
That bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back then?
I don't know, I skipped through the story.
Time to watch victory slip away.
Well, that's 10/12's time now. We can totally open
Well, then I have to use something else Dan Heng taught me as comeback. The last mile is the hardest.
Hey, speaking of Dan Heng, where is he?
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Lord Phainon, please make sure you all come back safely.
Please defeat the indifferent Eye of Twilight and restore compassionate Sky to Amphoreus.
Thank you all for your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared. But I'm not the main attraction today. Please don't hesitate to cheer for Miss Hyacinth when she arrives.
Miss Hyacinth, the chosen daughter of the sky, the pride of the Twilight Courtyard.
She's not just the pride of Akuma, but all of Amphoreus as well. And furthermore, while the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen by Aglaea who contributed to it. Let's extend our gratitude to the 2 warriors of the Outlands.
Oh, jeez, you flatter me.
And risked their lives for those they've never met.
Hero, your saga will be chronicled in epics and celebrated across the New World.
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
Quite the flatterer, aren't you?
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart. That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Dan Heng, it's hard to imagine what might have become of Akuma. The guest of honor has arrived.
Oh? Hiya, son! It's freaking Cipher. Hiya, son. She's so small. Oh my god, she is small.
People of Akuma, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me, and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila. Today is the year 4,932 of the light calendar.
Jesus.
1,062 years since the hero Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey. I, Hyacinthia of the Sky
Surprised they didn't make it a flat
am
1,000.
prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times, it suspends its breath for millennia, as though time is frozen. At other times, it pants rapidly, as if poised to topple the world and our civilization in an instant. Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyacin, as an observer, you've witnessed the return of 4 core flames. And now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm as the executioner of this mission.
Oh. Woo! Damn. Oh, we have to go all the way up. I was gonna say we're gonna walk away there, but that's just annoying. Alright. Oh wait, we have to walk all the way up there. Shit.
Splendid gods.
We have to. Whee! Oh my god, we're so close to his base, bro. There's also a chest there. Who cares? Oh, we only got 4. I don't know why I did that one. Like, that one's only in a spot.
Thanks for waiting, Don Hung. The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled.
We've reshaped the history of the world with our hands over and over. I bet the trailblazing expedition could even make Akavili dead jealous. We'll go home as soon as the battle finishes.
So full of energy, comrades. Seems I chose the perfect day. Hyacin, it's all yours now.
Oh?
Legend tells of the Sky Folk once divided into many tribes. The Sun Folk worshipped the sun. The Rain Folk were devoted to storms. And the Winter Folk waited for signs in the snow. Our ancestors lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color. They forgot that the light that illuminates the world is made of countless different colors. That's why the rainbow is my favorite. For not only does it reflect the many colors, it is also a bridge. And I want to use the Rainbow Bridge to link everyone's hearts and give hope to every soul on Earth. Ancestors, with the rainbow as your guide, lead me back to the home of the Sky Folk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years.
Oh shit! Oh, cutscene!
Oh, Rainbow Bridge, please guide us to ascend to the skies once more.
Oh! Jesus Christ!
Friends, let us soar together.
Damn! Alright. I'm gonna fly. Sorry. Damn, alright. Last little quick cutscene.
Flying along the Rainbow Bridge.
Where the fuck are we?
Experience.
I ain't gonna be honest. Right there, I was hoping to end it for today, but I gotta be honest. But it's fine. Anyway.
The Eye of Twilight. It's the legendary sky fortress of Aquila. I never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
Okay, so yeah, I just had like a 5-6 minute break and ate some more stuff. Okay, the next break that I get, the next time I can like lead, like the next break in the game, I'm gonna be ending it for today because I am around like halfway through right now.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the clouds. This must be where the hero Seliosi stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of the flame chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began.
Do you believe in the legends? It's our turn to challenge the Titan.
What we must do will not change, no
First
matter
one's kinda
how
weird.
much of the legends are true.
Oh.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located Sky Castrum the only force that could face Castrum Kremnos head-on in the Chrysos War. But they were divided within. The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended. In the end, they had to hide among the clouds, far from the conflicts raging below.
That's where this place came.
The division was between the two most important sky tribes, the Sun Folk and the Rain Folk. And Celiosi's frustration
What about the Winter Folk?
Strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above.
Where did she go? Was her attack already there?
After driving the enraged Titan to the brink of defeat with her two winged companions, they all vanished somewhere.
Did she get to 4 Hyson? Have you ever got it to 400 speed before?
Unparalleled. Even if later legends exaggerated the details. Yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of Sky. Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself, trapping them deep within the Eye of Twilight to support the heavens of Amphoreus forever.
In other words, she became one with the Titan.
Oh!
I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened with Professor
That sounds way too familiar to Genshin.
Not anymore. As that Titan and that fused hero.
If you know, you know.
Been looking down on the world from here for 1,000 years.
Okay, I will be ending it here. I didn't know I only had this much left, or would have just completed it straight away. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna end it. I hope everyone did enjoy. Obviously you see the next part, hopefully the day after this this recording. It's been very interesting so far. I just wish this wasn't so fucking long. Like, I'm like 3.5 hours in or some shit. It's like it's just so long. It's kind of it is kind of insane. But yeah, I hope everyone did enjoy. I'm very excited to fight the boss. I am very excited. I'm excited to see what the cutscenes with like Cipher fighting the Flame Reaver. Like that cutscene, like from the trailer, looks insane. They showed My Day and freaking Cipher dead. Like dead. I gotta say they wouldn't spoil that much in the quest, like in the trailer. So I'm surprised. So I'm guessing Aglaea is actually dead, but it feels weird. They're just kind of off-screen killed her. I don't know, that felt really weird in my opinion. That felt really weird, but I'm very excited for the next part of this quest. Like, the boss hopefully is going to be insane. Like, hopefully the boss fight is going to be crazy, but I guess I'll have to find out tomorrow, I guess. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see everyone in the next one. Bye!